Hello. I've got 20 minutes before I have to be back in court. This is how much I'm dedicated to my blog, that in my lunch break I come and do this for you. So I'm here with Gary, the Grammy frog. Isn't he cute? He's the one who came to the Grammys with me. This is Clong. And this is Mike Broom. Mike and a broom. And he's our mic stand for today because Justine's here in the flat, not at the house. Yeah, so today I'm doing jury service, and I'm going to have to go back and I have to give my verdict on somebody's future. Guilty on all counts, guilty on one count, guilty on two, guilty on three, and it's a very interesting case. Anyway, I can't talk about it. Well, it'll be after the fact, but anyway. So in between all of this, I have a few things I need to do, and I wanted to talk about them because I went over in my last blog and we didn't all fit it onto one because I went on a bit. So I'm going to try and keep this short. But basically, my plan is to try and do a song every 2 weeks. That's my plan. So the first one, which I have failed, was Bad Body Double, and I'm going to try and the first 2 weeks that I have spare, basically, as soon as studio's done, I'm going to start, and then from 2 weeks then I'm going to do Bad Body Double, and then the next 2 weeks I'm going to do Little Bird, and then the next 2 weeks I'm going to do whatever other song. I've got one called, oh shit, what's it called? I've decided to call it something else. Somewhere on the Central Line. Anyway, so I've got all these songs. I'm going to try and do them every 2 weeks because then I can still make the deadline, because if I don't make, if I don't finish it by the end of May, then I'm going to miss summer or autumn release, and I can't do Christmas release. It's bad. It's bad because I'll be up there with, you know, the Madonnas and the Britney Spears putting out their Christmas albums. So there we go. Actually, speaking of Madonna, I have a car. And as you know, her name is Abigail, and my friend Kevin, I think I've spoken to you about him before. He's a mechanic, and he also has this other job as like providing cars for TV and film and videos and things. Anyway, so it turns out, I don't know if it's going to happen, maybe I shouldn't talk about it, but Madonna, he's basically, I think he's like getting the cars for her video or something, and is putting Abigail forward. That she doesn't know that it's my car. It's just a car, a beautiful car. So if she uses it, that could be quite amusing, couldn't it? So anyway, so yes, a song every 2 weeks. And the other thing I have to do before I even do that is this IAMX remix of Spit It Out, which is one of my favourite songs, and it's proving quite difficult because I should know this, but never remix one of your favourite songs, because it turns out to be quite difficult because it's already brilliant, and so I'm finding that quite hard, and I kind of don't really want to mess the song up because it's so beautiful. But if in not doing that, in not kind of chopping it around and, you know, moving it about and chopping things up, it just ends up sounding like a kind of my music underneath his voice song. And so I'm trying to think of how to do that, and I was thinking of maybe turning it into a waltz, but then I'd have to spend like days chopping up his voice to fit in with the time signature. So I'm just going to see if this case finishes today, which hopefully it will. Then tomorrow, if I don't get called up, then I won't have to go in on Friday, and then I'll be done. Worst case scenario is finish today, go in tomorrow, and get put on a new case, and then that goes into next week. That would be really bad. So I'm just hoping that everybody's been very good and there's no people coming in for trials in Thursday and Friday at this court. Anyway, oh yes, and this is, I was saying this because I thought it's quite topical, because we were told when we watched the video when we came in for jury service in the waiting room, which I've spent quite a long time in, they say a number of things you can get done for, like if you're late you get held in contempt of court. It's not very good, so I've been running to court every morning. Thankfully they've always started late, so I've been fine, but quite good exercise. And another one is to impersonate a judge is quite bad, and I thought this kind of looked like a judge's wig, so I was wearing it today for a laugh. Except of course it's not a laughing matter. So there we go, that is my week. Oh, I met somebody, I met a comedian. The waiting room has actually been quite a laugh because I met this comedian. He's called Steve Oram. You can look up him online. It's got Oram and Meaton. He's got like these funny skits, so I've been giggling with him in the waiting room, which has passed the time away quite nicely, and I've learnt the katakana alphabet. Well, not very well, but I know now how to do it, you know, one after the other. So that made good time, and I did my VAT return with the help of other people. And what else did I do? Lots of emailing with my iPhone. Anyway, so it's been productive. Anyway, this was meant to be a short vlog, and it hasn't been, so there we go. So from me, Mike Broom, Clong, and Gary, the Gary Frog, from my boudoir. I'll see you later. Bye.
Say hi then to my bad body double. This is my bad body double trouble. No. My bad body double. I've got bad body double trouble. She's trouble. She's trouble.